маленькие. Это вот кабачки. Вон у меня...
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Here I'm showing everyday life of ordinary Russian people. In this video, I'm going to take you to my friend's dacha or countryside house. You've probably heard this Russian word dacha. It means countryside house where Russian people usually do some gardening or just having rest. And where we are in the world right now, we are in Irkutsk city. Irkutsk city is located right in the middle of Siberia in Russia. We are like 300 kilometers away from Mongolian border, and we are not really far from China. So if you are interested in exploring that part of the globe, stay tuned. And guess who's helping me today? Nicola?
Hello.
Almost every Russian family has dacha. Different quality, different places, but it's a kind of a tradition, a kind of the way of living to have an apartment and have a dacha, a countryside house. When I was a kid, my parents also had dacha, and I could spend the whole summer outside of the city. But when my parents were younger, they used dacha mostly to do some gardening, to grow vegetables, potato for themselves, to provide for themselves. But nowadays, most of Russians, they use dachas just to relax, just to have rest. But some still do gardening. So it is summer in the city and it's super hot. It's like 35 Celsius right now, 35 Celsius. So most of locals, they are trying to escape from the city, so they travel to their dachas. Russians never visit their friends without having treats for the host of the house or for the host of the apartment. So Nicola, Koля, what are we having for our friend as a treat today?
Arbuz.
So this is the host, Albina. She's my colleague and my friend, and she invited us to her amazing dacha.
My fazenda.
Спасибо.
Thank you very much.
So let's have a look what guys are cooking for us.
Это мангал. Как это называется-то? Из газового баллона.
Russian dacha cannot exist without a barbecue. It's a part of the cultural code and philosophy. Albina's husband made the barbecue himself from a gas cylinder. Now they cook chicken on the grill for us, but most often it's pork shashlik on skewers.
Тут у нас буржуйка.
This is a stove that we call Burzhuika in Russia. It became popular during the Second World War, both in apartments when there was no heating and for the soldiers at war. The stove got a second life when people began to receive summer cottages from enterprises they worked for.
Мы в этом году его завели.
This cutie pie is only 6 months old. His name is Chopa. So Albina has a garden here. Russian dacha is a garden first of all. We grow vegetables which then pickle, marinate, store and eat all winter. We believe that these vegetables are healthier than those sold in stores. Albina has apple trees, cucumbers, cabbage, strawberries, zucchini, carrots and potatoes in her garden. And Russians also grow tomatoes and greens. All of that requires a lot of work and time. I personally had enough of that in my childhood, so I hate gardening, but most Russians still do it. It might sound strange, but for Russians, working in their garden is one of the ways to have rest from their normal office job. We travel to dacha for a weekend to wake up at 5 a.m. with the beds before it gets too hot. After that, we paint the fence, repair the roof, etc. In the evening, being exhausted, we go to banya. And we believe that this is what a great weekend looks like. Many Russian dachas do not have a toilet or a bathroom in the house. As a toilet, we use a little wooden construction with a hole on the floor. And to wash ourselves, we install a summer shower outside. During the day, we can get into a barrel of water to refresh ourselves.
Красота. А эта вода, она нагревается на солнышке. Коля, покажи. Скажи, пожалуйста, душ из бочонка по-русски.
Опять на тебе, что ли? Он же холодный. Какой был?
Вот это вот.
Вот это вот? Вот это.
Давай. Так, давай. Это делается вот так. Классно! Давай на голову.
Ты чем занимаешься, Альбин?
Я преподаю историю обществознания в колледже. И я параллельно работаю гидом.
Guys, look at this. This necklace and... Я не вижу. And I also have exactly the same necklace. This is Lake Baikal. It's in our heart because we are local guides. We love Lake Baikal a lot, so we wear this symbol instead of the cross.
Это Mitsubishi Canter. Made in Japan. 40 лет, и она до сих пор работает. Вот так, ок.
Albina's husband works on this car. This is Mitsubishi Canter. It's 40 years old and it still works. We have a lot of right-hand drive cars in Irkutsk, despite the fact that in Russia traffic is on the right side of the road. These cars are from Japan.
Вот такой наборчик. Да, вот с таким значком. Соболек.
Обалдеть.
Made
Это
in
что-то наше, да?
USSR. Поджопники. Это я сама вязала.
There are a couple of handmade rugs here. Albina made by herself. And this is pretty much USSR style.
Table.
Russians have quite a few things at their dachas that they make with their own hands. For example, furniture. This table is made from a spool of electrical wires placed on a barrel. This is Vladimir, Albina's son. He is 10 years old and he's in 5th grade. 5th grade in Russia is middle school. А кем ты хочешь стать, когда вырастешь?
Художником-иллюстратором.
Да, ну я один раз упала лицом в землю, и я
Ну, я
так сильно
аккуратно,
хохотала,
да?
что Вова считал, что я заплакала.
Мамочки!
Дом. Дом построен из USB-плиты. Почему из USB-плиты? Потому что строить из леса очень дорого.
The house is built from OSB because it's very expensive to build from the solid wood. And of course, it's only for summer living because in winter it will be very cold. The house has been under construction for 10 years now. This year they plan to panel the walls, then they will change the floor. The second floor of the house is a storage.
Вова, во что вы играете? Уна?
American game.
American game. Альбина, как часто вы ездите на дачу?
Ну, вообще стараемся в этом году каждые выходные именно ночевать. Дача должна быть, то есть это вот бассейн, это зона отдыха, да, это солнце, это шашлык. Но у нас зачастую дача – это огород, это работа, физическая работа.
Everything that Albina's family has, they earn themselves from scratch. They had no inheritance, help or gifts. In 2016, they bought this piece of land of 1,200 square meters for 100,000 rubles. Nowadays, the same piece of land without any construction on it cost about 400,000 rubles. The area of their house is 30 square meters, and they built it by themselves.
Guys, I do love animals. My favorite are cats, as you already probably noticed in my videos, but dogs are also super cute. Ой, now he tried to bite.
Это его мама.
Мама
Это
такая?
его мама. Называется.
Чупа-чупа-чупа.
Ко мне.
Чопа, 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 чопа.
There must be a wash basin like this on every dacha. This is classic.
Сидеть? Молодец, хороший. Так, пойдем на чопинтрон. Чопа рядом. Чопа рядом, рядом.
So guys are going to cook for us fish. It's going to be hot smoked fish.
Смотри, только не...
Вот это колорит.
While we are cooking, food is preparing right now. I have something to say to you guys. I read all of your comments and I'm trying to reply each and every comment. And most of comments are very nice, very good, very supportive. Thank you so much, guys, for understanding, for being kind. And from the comment section, I understand that most of people in the world are very adequate and kind people. And it gives me hope that it's possible to save our world from lots of problems. So I appreciate your support, I appreciate your kind attitude, and most of you guys understand what's going on right now in the world. But there are some people in the comment section, they really want to believe, and they just really want to believe that Russian people are poor people, and Russia is a poor country, like people are miserable and depressed. But it's not true. You see that people are cheerful, that people are happy. I am a very happy person. And as any country in the world, we have same problems. We have poverty, we have drug problems, we have homeless people. But there are no extremes here. It's just the same as in any other country in the world, more or less. Some countries are more successful, some countries are less successful. But Russia is not a terrible place with a huge rate of poverty. Not at all, not at all. And I hope I'm showing you this. I'm showing you different types of apartment, different types of accommodation, different types of houses. So you can see that we are fine. We are fine. We could live better, but it is what it is. And we are trying to deal with it. And it's not that bad as many people want to believe. What's going on there? Look at this.
Very good.
Okay, Nikolai is ready to impress you with his perfect body. He's doing a lot of work to achieve this result. Okay, Коля, let's go swimming.
Холодно! Твою мать!
Не надо на меня брызгать. Okay, next step is to dive into this barrel, and it's much warmer. Much warmer.
Отсюда я не буду вылазить. Воды маловато. А нет, нормально. Все. Все, я здесь сижу.
It's very warm. It's super warm.
Да, все. Я здесь остаюсь.
In Russia, almost every family has a dacha. This is largely a legacy of the Soviet era, when pieces of land were given to workers of enterprises. Nowadays, it's a tradition and a part of culture. Siberian people really love fruits. There is a lack of fruit here, as you understand, because it's cold. We don't grow any fruits here. Vegetables, yes, but not fruits. So most of these fruits comes from China. And when we travel, for example, to Thailand or Vietnam, the first thing we do, we eat fruits. And guys, I don't know why, but some of you in the comment section are saying that, well, some people still think that Russia is a communist country. I mean, what? Why? Why do you think so? I mean, I'm 39 years old, and even I don't remember that time when Russia was a communist country. So Russia is anything but communist country. I've got a chair. Какая вкуснятина,
Вот
боже мой.
тарелки.
Боже мой, какая вкуснятина.
И ты меня облизываешь.
Рыбочка. Это какая рыба?
Это терпук и скумбрия.
Терпук из скумбрии.
Вот же.
Guys, it looks delicious. It smells super delicious. All these delicious things cooked by Albina and her husband Nikolai.
Такой вкусный терпок.
Food in Russian tradition is not just food. It's a key component of social life, celebration, and family traditions. When we wait for guests, we cook a lot of food, much more than we are able to finish. This is the way to show our hospitality. Now, guys, try to guess what's going on. Albina's husband picked some nettles with his bare hands and put them in a pot with smoked fish. Leave your guesses in the comment section below why he did it. So, guys, this was original traditional Russian dacha, one of the options, what it could look like. Thank you so much, Albina, for inviting us, for hosting us, and for being a great host, and for all the delicious food she gave us. So I hope you did enjoy the video, guys, and see you next videos. Bye.
Bye.